So you caught that video yesterday, right?
Oh, yeah. The politician at the podium.
Exactly. He was delivering this incredibly passionate speech to his constituents.
Which, I mean, that's totally standard practice now. AI writes the speeches.
Right.
But he read it so verbatim, he actually read the PDF upgrade offer.
Printed right at the bottom of the page.
Yeah, scrolling down was apparently just too much work for him.
It's a hilarious oversight.
Really is.
But it actually highlights a somewhat strange reality for you today.
How do you mean?
Well, we're exploring a fascinating stack of AI updates for this deep dive, and there is a growing tension in the industry right now.
Oh, definitely. A massive tension.
It's this friction between massive, highly intelligent models on one side and a sudden, aggressive push for hyper-efficient systems on the other.
It's a total divergence in strategy. Everyone is trying to figure out the right path forward.
Exactly. So here's our roadmap for you today.
Let's lay it out.
First, we'll dissect a massive new 2.8 trillion parameter open weight model.
That thing is a beast.
Then we'll explore Microsoft's radical new cost-cutting cybersecurity swarm.
Right.
And finally, we'll run through the new AI tools that can upgrade your daily workflow right now.
It's going to be a great ride. There's a lot of incredible tech to break down.
Let's start right at the bleeding edge of raw power.
Let's do it.
Massive models are the engines driving this tech forward.
Yeah.
But, giving away the engine comes with strings attached.
Big strings. We're looking at Moonshot AI today.
Right.
They just dropped a massive model called Kimi K3.
Okay.
And it just claimed the #1 spot among open weight models in the agent arena.
Let's actually clarify that jargon for a second. Open weight.
Right. The raw mathematical brain of the AI you can download yourself.
Perfect. There's just something profound about placing that much power into the public domain.
Truly.
So Kimi K3 Max is dominating this arena.
It really is. It scored a 9.75% net improvement.
Wow.
Yeah, that puts it ahead of GLM 5.2 PICMOX. GLM was sitting at a 7.12% improvement.
Extracting a near 10% gain at the frontier is mathematically staggering.
Absolutely. It ranks #3 overall in the agent arena right now.
Just overall.
Yeah. It sits just behind Claude Fable 5 High.
Yeah.
And GPT 5.6 Sol X High.
It's playing with the absolute heavyweights.
Yeah. And it leads the front-end code arena with 1,682 points.
That measures its ability to write code and visualize the interface simultaneously, right?
Syntax.
There's a fundamental shift happening there. You're putting 1,600 points of front-end coding capability on a local machine.
Yeah.
It shifts the center of gravity away from massive tech hubs. It puts it directly into a teenager's bedroom.
Right. And it's also the highest-ranked open-weight entry in the text arena.
Okay.
It sits around 1,486 points. That score is still preliminary, though.
And artificial analysis gave it an intelligence index score of 57.
Yeah, and the physical specs are just wild.
Lay them out for us.
Moonshot describes it as a 2.8 trillion parameter model.
2.8 trillion.
Right, and it has native vision capabilities.
Meaning it parses images natively.
Exactly. It doesn't just read text. It parses images natively alongside massive data sets.
Right.
And it features a 1 million token context window.
2-sec silence. You can fit entire libraries of data in 1 million tokens.
You really can. You can drop in massive code bases and ask it to find one specific structural flaw.
But, there is a commercial catch here.
Yeah, there is.
I kind of look at this like giving away the blueprints to a high-performance sports car.
How do you mean?
Well, you hand over the keys for free, but you secretly install a tracker in the dashboard.
Ah.
The tracker here is the custom Kimi K3 license.
Right. So the weights are technically available for anyone to download, but model-as-service companies face incredibly strict rules.
What kind of rules?
If they earned over $20 million across 12 consecutive months, they need a separate agreement entirely.
And it gets even more restrictive, right?
Yeah. Products exceeding 100 million monthly users has specific mandates.
Okay.
Or if they hit $20 million in monthly revenue.
What's the mandate?
They must prominently display Kimi K3 directly on the product.
Wow.
It's vastly more restrictive than standard Apache 2.0 or MIT licenses.
I have to push back on calling this open source in spirit.
Fair?
If you're capping success at 20 million users and slapping a brand mandate on it, you aren't really democratizing AI.
Right.
You're just crowdsourcing your R&D until it's profitable. Am I being too cynical there?
It's a fair critique, but you have to look at the underlying economics.
Training costs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Training a 2.8 trillion parameter model costs an absolute fortune.
Yeah.
We're talking astronomical compute costs.
Yeah.
Hundreds of millions of dollars are on the line.
The server burn rate alone is mind-bending.
Exactly. So creators need to protect their downside risk. They genuinely want developers to build and innovate.
Sure.
But if a massive corporation strikes gold using their specific mathematical architecture, Moonshot wants to ensure they aren't left empty-handed.
Right. They're protecting their massive initial investment. So it's completely free to tinker, but they want to cut the empire.
That's exactly right.
So if Moonshot is proving that raw power requires massive, expensive commercial guardrails, it naturally forces the rest of the enterprise market to ask a question.
Because
How do we get that same security without paying the trillion-parameter premium?
And that brings us exactly to what Microsoft is doing right now.
Right.
They're realizing that using giant models for every single task is just too expensive.
Using a frontier model to fix a basic typo is like firing up a commercial jet engine just to power your toaster.
Exactly.
The energy burn completely outweighs the value of the task.
Yes. So let's look at Microsoft's new cost-cutting approach.
What did they launch?
They just launched MAI-Cyber 1 Flash.
Okay, this is their new in-house cybersecurity model.
Right. It sits inside a massive system called MDASH. MDASH is a multi-agent system. It's designed exclusively for finding and fixing software vulnerabilities.
The architecture they're using here is fascinating.
It really is. The model has 137 billion total parameters,
Okay.
but it only has 5 billion active parameters.
Let's explain that mechanism for the listener. Active versus inactive parameters.
It's called a mixture of experts.
Right.
It's like a massive hospital where you have thousands of doctors on staff.
Okay.
That's the 137 billion total parameters.
Right.
But for any given patient, only the 3 specific specialists you actually need are paged.
That massive reduction in active compute is where the cost savings live.
It's highly optimized. It also features a 256K context window.
Nice.
But the real magic is how the system coordinates itself.
The multi-agent part.
Yeah, MDASH coordinates more than 100 specialized agents simultaneously.
100 agents working together without stepping on each other's toes.
Yes. They handle vulnerability discovery, validation, prioritization, and patching.
I still wrestle with prompt drift myself, so seeing over 100 agents coordinate flawlessly is humbling.
Right, and it's a massive orchestration challenge.
Just to clarify, prompt drift is when the AI loses original instructions over a long chat.
Exactly.
How did they actually prevent that with 100 agents?
They solved it through incredibly smart routing.
Routing.
Yeah, MAI handles up to 90% of the routine foundational tasks.
The easy stuff.
Right. It deals with the common, everyday vulnerabilities. Only the hardest, most difficult, anomalous cases are routed up the chain.
They route those complex cases up to GPT 5.4.
Exactly. This is brilliant resource management.
Because GPT 5.4 inference is extremely expensive.
Very. Microsoft reports this routing system cuts their operational costs by around 50%.
Wow. You know, this isn't just an enterprise trick.
No.
This means the subscription costs for the tools you use every day are about to plummet.
Because the underlying compute is suddenly twice as efficient.
Precisely.
And the performance actually went up too.
Did it?
Yeah, they hit a 95.95% CyberGym score.
Wow.
That's a massive leap up from 88.4% with their previous setup.
Right now, access is pretty limited, right?
Yeah. It's only for approved defenders through an Azure AI Foundry private preview.
Got it.
But Microsoft plans to use this heavily in Project Perception.
Which is?
That's their broader, enterprise-wide agentic security platform.
2 sec silence. This routing strategy aligns so perfectly with recent macroeconomic movements.
How so? Connect the dots there.
Look at Apple. Apple just passed NVIDIA's $4.77 trillion valuation.
Oh, yeah.
They became the world's most valuable company again.
That was a massive shift in market sentiment.
It was. The market was punishing massive capital expenditure on servers.
Right?
Investors actively rewarded Apple's lighter spending approach to AI.
Interesting.
They aren't buying endless massive server farms. They're focusing on efficient on-device intelligence.
The market is clearly signaling a shift. Efficiency is highly valued over raw brute force.
Exactly. We also saw Opus 5 dropping recently.
Mm-hmm.
It delivers near Fable 5 intelligence at about half the price.
Efficiency is definitely the new meta.
Will this routing approach become the default for all enterprise AI?
I think it has to be.
Yeah.
Relying purely on frontier models for everything is just not economically viable at scale.
Right.
You use specialized, cheaper models for the mundane tasks.
Okay.
You only trigger the massive, expensive models when an anomaly actually stumps the swarm. It's the only way to scale sustainably.
Use cheap specialists for the basics. Save the expensive genius for the hardest problems.
Precisely. That's the undeniable future of enterprise AI.
So we've looked at massive models. We've looked at enterprise-level defense swarms. Let's bridge the gap between the macro and the micro.
We need to see how this incredible compute trickles down to your daily workflow.
Exactly. How can you upgrade your own daily arsenal right now?
Let's start with the sheer scale of global adoption.
Okay.
Google's Gemma models reportedly just hit 900 million downloads.
That's approaching 1 billion deployments.
Yeah. Gemma 4 alone crossed 300 million downloads.
Wow.
Whoa, imagine scaling to 1 billion queries. That's a seriously underrated model series.
It's quiet dominance. But the daily tools built on these underlying models are getting incredibly frictionless.
Frictionless is the perfect word. GPT Live 1 is rolling out globally right now.
This is specifically for education, business, and enterprise users.
Right. And it allows you to interrupt the AI naturally.
That's huge.
Imagine a workflow where you don't start a new prompt every time you get interrupted by a phone call.
Right.
You can ask follow-ups. You can keep everything inside a single, fluid conversation thread.
The AI just adapts to your changing train of thought.
Exactly. Also, ChatGPT work finally solves a huge annoyance.
The login walls.
Yes, it can officially bypass login walls now.
So your login credentials actually persist across sessions.
Yes, you only sign in once.
Yeah.
Keeps working seamlessly across different tools after that.
That's amazing. There's also this open source tool we found in the research stack.
Oh, this is so cool. I love how this works.
So if you have a great finance or marketing book, you can use this tool.
Mhm.
It fundamentally changes how we interact with static knowledge. It turns the book's knowledge into a Claude skill.
You basically digitize an expert's brain.
Right.
You extract their specific logical framework.
Okay.
Then you can apply that specific framework endlessly to your own business problems.
Beat. Let's run through a few more empowered tools for you.
First up is Adamant. It's a fantastic operational tool for marketers.
It turns your raw business data into AI ad concepts.
Right. It helps you create better campaigns at scale.
But crucially, it provides fully traceable insights for every single creative decision it makes.
Next is Artifacts by Databox.
This one is wildly practical because of how it handles data.
It takes a simple AI chat interface. You literally just talk to it. And it turns that chat into polished reports.
Explain the mechanism there. It bypasses blank page syndrome entirely, right?
Exactly. You just dump raw, unstructured data into the chat.
Okay.
The AI maps that data onto pre-designed structural templates in real time.
Wow. So it instantly renders a live dashboard or a slide deck.
It uses your live business data to build them instantly. There's no formatting required on your end.
That's incredible. Then there's WebHound. This is for deep autonomous research.
WebHound researches questions as deeply as you want.
Right.
It doesn't just return a summary. It actually follows contextual leads down the rabbit hole.
It verifies its own sources against conflicting data, too.
Yes. It runs an autonomous loop and delivers a fully cited report at the end.
Finally, we have Robin AI. This is a massive game changer for website management.
Robin monitors your website constantly in the background. It finds SEO issues automatically.
And it actually updates the live pages for you.
It uses headless browser technology to apply fixes.
That's wild.
It keeps your site performing at its absolute best without any manual intervention.
With autonomous tools doing the heavy lifting of building slide decks and monitoring SEO, what becomes the human's core job?
It's a profound shift in professional identity.
Right.
Humans are going to transition away from being the doers.
Okay.
You aren't clicking the repetitive buttons anymore.
So what are you doing?
You become an editor. You become a strategic director. You set the macro goal, the AI executes the micro steps, and you simply refine the output.
We step back from doing the manual labor to just managing the AI workflow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're the conductor of the orchestra now. You aren't playing the violin.
Sponsor, mid-roll sponsor read.
All right, welcome back.
Let's step back and look at the big picture here.
Synthesize it for us. What's the main takeaway?
Well, the AI landscape is bifurcating beautifully. On one side, we have incredible, sprawling, open-weight models.
Like Moonshot's Kimi K3.
Exactly. They're redefining raw capability. They're pushing the absolute boundaries of what's mathematically possible on a local machine.
Even if they do come with incredibly strict commercial guardrails.
Right, but the underlying raw power is undeniable.
Totally.
But then on the other side of the spectrum, we have hyper-efficient agentic systems.
Like Microsoft's MDASH system routing complex tasks.
Right. And the explosion of specialized daily tools we just covered,
Yep.
they're proving that you don't always need a trillion-parameter sledgehammer to drive a small nail.
Efficiency and smart routing will win the marathon.
The market is explicitly confirming this.
Oh, absolutely.
We see investors heavily rewarding the smart, cost-effective efficiency. Apple's incredible valuation surge is the perfect proof point.
Beat.
Yeah.
You know, there's one final thread we need to pull on today.
Let's hear it.
It's a slightly darker thread from the news.
Okay.
The Anthropic CEO recently spoke out. He pushed back on claims that they want to ban open-weight models entirely.
We're remaining strictly neutral on the politics here. We're just looking at the stated facts.
Of course, we're just looking at his stated concerns.
Okay, what were they?
He expressed deep worry about advanced AI being used for military superiority.
Right.
Specifically regarding global superpowers engaging in an AI arms race.
That's a heavy concern coming from a major industry leader.
Now, pair that statement with some massive fundraising news we just saw. Anduril is currently seeking funding at a staggering $100 billion valuation.
$100 billion.
Yes, they were valued at $61 billion just 2 months ago.
Wow.
They're actively doubling their workforce. And they're projecting $2.2 billion in revenue for 2025.
2 seconds silence. They're a major defense contractor building AI-driven hardware and software.
Exactly. So here's a thought for you to take away today.
Lay it on us.
As AI shifts from simple, helpful chatbots to highly capable autonomous agents, we have to face a new reality.
Which is?
Are we prepared for the possibility that the most hyper-efficient, capable AI swarms might be driven not by civilian tech, but by the defense sector?
That's a staggering thought to end on. It changes the whole context of what an agentic swarm might be asked to do in the future.
It really does.
Thank you for joining us on this deep dive today.
It's been great.
We encourage you to stay curious. Go check out some of these new tools to upgrade your own workflows. Keep exploring, keep learning, and we'll catch you next time.